Yes, I'm back. And right now, I'd like to talk about and also pay homage to a wonderful brother we unfortunately lost in questionable circumstances in police custody. Dr. Sebi. You guys didn't know who Dr. Sebi was. You really need to check him out. He uh he was a man of all man. I can't even put words to just describe his legacy, man. He was he was a melanoid doctor who could cure AIDS, cancer, and diabetes all naturally. So that should raise a red flag in your brain to know that he could do that. And surprisingly to me, I might speak for myself that I'm surprised they let him live to 82, because you all know when you have a person of intellect who can cure all the diseases without pharmaceutical um, without, what should I say, pharmaceutical medicine, that puts a target on you. And the article's in the description. I'm just going to read to you some. In the wake of more than 50 holistic doctors dying in questionable circumstances over the last year, Dr. Sebi, known as the man who developed an all-natural cure for AIDS, cancer, and diabetes and other diseases, has died while in prison in Honduras. He was 82 years old. Dr. Sebi died shortly after he was arrested for allegedly being in illegal possession of $37,000 at the airport in Roatan, an island in the Caribbean about 40 miles off coast of Honduras. While it claimed that Dr. Sebi was arrested on suspicion of money laundering, there were already doubters, including those close to him, to question his arrest and manner in which he died while in custody, which is shrouded in mystery, writes Erin Elizabeth of Health Nut News. Okay, let's stop right there. They said he was money laundering. Okay, he was a fucking doctor. What y'all think, he was selling bricks? He's a doctor. That's probably the money he got from curing people. Like, see, they get mad when there's doctors like this who can cure people naturally, because that takes away from the pharmaceutical wealth that this country, one of the resources this country thrives on, by raping you financially when you get AIDS, cancer, or any other of these horrible diseases that the government created. When you have these foreign doctors come over here curing people all naturally and doesn't outcharge you for it, that takes away from white supremacy's wealth, and they gonna put a target and try to get your ass out of here. And I believe that's what they did. You can call me a conspiracy theorist all you want, but 50 of these type of doctors have died in a year alone, and Lord only knows how many they killed already before that. You can look up a brother named Zero Miles from the 1980s who had the same abilities that Dr. Sebi had. And he quickly vanished off this earth. You can look him up right now. Look up Zero Miles, Zeermiles. Did the same exact thing Dr. Sebi did in the 80s, and he vanished off the earth in a blink of a fucking eye. But I digress and continue to read. On another occasion, Dr. Sebi was reportedly detained by authorities for carrying $30,000 in cash, but was released without charge when he provided proof of the money source. Sebi reportedly became sick with pneumonia, which they said the same thing about Prince, Michael Jackson. I'm not buying that shit the news puts out, bro. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all can feed into the fuckery if y'all want. I'm not buying into it. Digressing and continuing. While held in prison, his condition quickly deteriorated, where he was then transferred to a local Hospital D'Antoni, in the city of LA City. We are unsure about what type of treatment he received over the course of the last few days, both before and and after being submitted to the hospital said, Mr. Porter of Dr. Sebi on her YouTube channel. As it stands now, information is sparse surrounding the circumstance of his arrest, subsequent death on August 6, 2016, in Barrio Ingles, El Sebi, Honduras. A pathologist, biochemist, and herbalist who adopted the African approach to healthcare. Dr. Sebi came to the U.S. from Honduras with the lofty goal to help heal humanity of some of the most deadliest diseases to affect mankind. According to his website, Sebi spent decades studying plants in North, South, and Central America, Africa, and the Caribbean, and created a line of natural disease combating cell food compounds used for intercellular cleansing and cellular rehabilitation. For nearly 30 years, he reversed a range of incurable ailments with his treatment. Through his research, Dr. Sebi believed the blood and starch in the diet are the main reasons for ill health, specifically because both cause acidity with the body. On the whole, an acid body will create toxic mucus and congest the system, leading to inflammation, whereas an alkaline pH will do just the opposite and support vitally, he said. Dr. Sebi's work was particularly well respected in entertainment circles with the clients including the late Michael Jackson and Lisa Lefty Lopez of the group TLC. However, Dr. Sebi was best known for taking the Attorney General of New York and Supreme Court trial over a newspaper ad. Dr. Sebi placed stating AIDS has been cured by the Usha Research Institute and will specialize in cures for sickle cell, lupus, blindness, herpes, cancer, and others. Advertisers caught the eye of the U.S. Food and Drug Administration (FDA), and the agency subsequently sued Dr. Sebi for false advertising and practice without a license. But Dr. Sebi took an attorney general and won. The judge presiding over the case requested that he provide one witness for each disease, and he claimed to have cured. When Dr. Sebi presented 70 witnesses who had been cured by his treatments to court, the judge declared him innocent of all counts. And I think that's what really made them get him out of here. Let's pause on that. Because they tried to discredit his work and call him a fake-ass doctor until he provided receipts and proof that he could cure all these government-made diseases with natural resources. And they said, bingo, we got to get his ass out of here. And like the brother Dick Gregory said, they'll wait. They won't get you out real quick. Like that, Dick Gregory said, they'll get you 20 years later. They will get you 20 years, 10 years, 50. They'll wait a while. They ain't like Jimmy from up the street who you might have disrespected, and he'll whip around your block and shoot it up. Nah, they'll wait. They'll give you some time. Let you think that you prospering. Let you think that you can get by their system, and they'll just get you out of here real quick. Years later. But I digress and continue. Sadly, even this victory and many testimonials from celebrities and others who have been healed by protocol, his natural treatment plan continues to be suppressed. A post on Dr. Sebi's official Facebook page on Saturday, August 1st, his passing, given the controversy surrounding his career and the mysterious circumstances of his death, promised to provide further detail of the final days that became available. And that's pretty much it on the article. Like I said, it's in the description. You can check it out. You can also do your research on Dr. Sebi. Check out his social medias if they're still up. And, of course, YouTube is a reliable source. But, sad, man, when I seen that. Because after I've seen it, I wasn't quick to do a story on it because there was a lot of contradicting articles and he say, she say about his death. So I don't tend to attack situations the day of. Most of the time, sometimes I do. I like to wait a couple days, maybe a week later, to confirm all the facts. But when I first stumbled upon his death, when it started circulating that day, I just had got done watching Hidden Colors 4 with my mother, and it was crazy because they was revealing a lot of fucked up shit the government does to the people out in Africa, how they spread Ebola, AIDS, how they affected, of course, our brothers in Tuskegee. And Tariq Nasheed, the brilliant brother who puts together these hidden colors for him, he had just stated in one of his YouTube videos, he wanted to reach out to Dr. Sebi and get him in Hidden Colors 5, which they're going to talk about different ways to try to avoid these government-made diseases and different. And he was going to put him. I think that's another reason why I got him out, because he was that Hidden Colors. This Hidden Colors 5 is probably going to be very historical. Hidden Colors 4 was genius. That's my favorite Hidden Colors, and I might do a review on Hidden Colors 4, by the way. But he was going to get this brother in Hidden Colors 5. Get his name a little bit more out there. Because I ain't going to lie, I haven't heard of Dr. Sebi until, I think like last week. I ain't gonna front like a lot of these motherfuckers who acting like they knew all about him. They're saddened by his death. But it is pretty sad because, of course, I would never want to see a brother of Melon get killed in the manner this brother got killed in. But like I said, this is very sad. Rest in power, Dr. Sebi. You will truly be missed, but your presence and your acclamations will never be forgotten. And my condolences go out to all your friends and family. That's all I got for right now, man. Like I said, get in the comments. Check out the article. Do a little of your own homework and research on Brother Sebi. Like, subscribe, share the video.